down an aisle.
Totally is. Complete violation.
I couldn't stop laughing when I saw that shit. I'm like, come on. That's your infringement on rights? Come on. Come on.
And wait, like you're exercising your right to shoot security guards in parking lots? Like, what the fuck? What do you people think rights are?
Exactly.
I don't think you understand that word.
Yeah. Well, clearly they don't, and that's the problem. Not only do you have to wear masks, but now you have to follow arrows on the floors when you're going grocery shopping. These are your rights being taken away.
Yeah, and yet IKEA's done it for 20 years, and everybody thinks it's wonderful. So,
IKEA is behind of the coronavirus. They've been planning this since day one.
and like, yeah, they just wanted every other. No, why would they? They want to stand out. They like their arrow floors.
Yeah, and it works because I mean, if you don't look down, I've gotten lost in that place.
In IKEA?
Yeah. I've also been around there really high, so.
If I got lost in IKEA, I'd just be like, fuck it. I'd grab a tent and set up. This is where I live now.
I mean, getting lost in IKEA is not exactly a bad thing, You got every room you need.
Exactly.
You're all set.
And they serve food.
Yeah. There's a full working kitchen.
Usually horse meat, but that wasn't in Canada.
Horse meat doesn't taste bad. It just, for me, it had a bad texture, so I didn't care.
Yeah. So there we go. Whatever. I don't go to space. I'm not going, and you shouldn't either, or you could. I don't care. We're back here. Aaron O'Toole. Don't care. Not going to space. Want Sam Roberts to get hit by a truck. Just lightly. Don't ruin his life. Don't end his career or anything. Just send a message.
Just let us know what happened. That's it.
I can't stand his music. I don't know the man. I can't say anything about him. I know nothing about him. I don't care to.
No.
Don't. I'm not saying go hit him with a truck. Say if it happens, please inform me. I'll send your pen. This one's really good, and I wanted to save this as my last. This is all I got, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
But this one I really like. A new research paper that came out clearly says that Canada's 2003 assessment of Iraq and their impending threat prior to everyone invading.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Chrétien said, we're not going?
Yep.
It was the only intelligence at the time that was totally accurate. It's never been given credit until just this brand new research paper says, yeah, Canada was spot on, and we all should have listened to them.
There you go.
So very, very cool. Because we Chrétien said, no, I will not go.
Yep. I remember that.
I don't believe in this war. It is not our war. Canada doesn't go to war, for one thing. We're a peacekeeper. But
we clean up.
All the other countries' intelligence was either flawed or falsified. And ours was awesome. So take that, world.
Suck it.
In due response, the world said nothing because they don't give a fuck. So
No.
I don't think this is going to make it's not going to like our loony's not going up tomorrow or something. Oh no, it's more than American. No, nothing's happening. No one's celebrating this except for dorks like me. But I think it's very, very cool because we all knew it at the time.
Yep.
I don't think any Canadian. I know I certainly. And this was very, very pre-podcast and very pre me even caring about this shit. But I knew he didn't have anything in there. Like, look at the man. He's that good. We knew Iraq didn't have anything. It's Iraq.
Yeah. What are they gonna have? An empty bunker? Who gives a fuck?
Which is pretty much what they ended up finding when they got there.
Yep.
Well, they couldn't back out, and it made a lot of money for Americans. So
You could search 1,000 houses in any state in the U.S. and find a weapon of mass destruction in one of them, but they couldn't find one in the entire country of Iraq. Just
Every
saying.
every dude after Taco Bell is a weapon of mass destruction.
Fuck. It's so true.
But I was very proud of Krejci, and I was very proud of the Canadian stance. It was the one of very few times we stood up to America and said, "Sorry, you're on your own."
Yeah. Not being a part of this. Fuck you, America.
And I was happy. I don't think it's happened since. And I loved Jean Chrétien. I really did.
I hated him because he was French.
Yeah.
And he spoke out of the side of his face. That bugged me.
That's why he lost. That was Harper's gimmick, and it paid off in droves. He made people go, well, look, he's ugly. And he talks out of the side of his mouth. That's weird, isn't it?
Yep.
And then people started making fun of him. No one had brought it up. No one said anything about it.
Nope.
Everyone assumed he had like some sort of illness and you couldn't make fun of it.
Yeah.
But no, the conservatives pointed it out, and we all went, ew, you're right. We don't want that ugly dude.
He's gross.
That dude's too ugly to run Canada.
He's way below average.
So, Trudeau wasn't old enough. Yeah, you got a couple of sevens running your country. That's getting you nowhere.
No.
2 5s does not make a 10.
I was like legit happy when somebody finally pointed out. I'm like, it's about time somebody fucking said something, because this guy is doing too much good for the country and he looks like a jackass.
That's just wrong. It really it's horrible.
It shows the level of ignorance. I'm not gonna lie.
That's our whole country did it though. Our whole country ate it up. Oh yeah, we don't want that guy. We need a good-looking guy. Yeah, and whatever. That's how we vote. Yeah, that's how you get the Christy Clarks of the world and the Trudeaus.
And the Trudeaus. That's right.
That's why Andrew Scheer didn't stand a chance. He's weird looking.
Maybe I was just about to say, but Andrew Scheer kind of ruined that. I mean, like, what if you just started electing like ugly people? Because they're the ones who have been treated much shittier in life, so they would have a little bit more of an understanding. But then you get people like they become very bitter. And you get people like Andrew Scheer.
They could, yeah. They either become bitter or I figure they all just become Lou Pearlmans. Really, the ones who don't go psycho become Lou Pearlman.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Shrewd and smart, and they're just ripping you off like crazy, and they want to befriend young boys.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. We have an election coming up. It's not soon enough, in my opinion, but it's around the corner. Right after America. America's debacle is coming right up. I cannot wait.
Oh my God.
I am so excited. This is my Super Bowl.
I'm terrified and excited.
Yeah.
Excited because I just can't. I want to see the world burn. So that's exciting to me.
Just America will.
Just America will. But they'll do their best to take others down with them, though. That's what they do.
I don't think they have the ability anymore, but it'll be interesting to follow.
The military has quite a bit of funding again, so you never know.
We'll see. Anyway, that's all I had for news. That was the things I found exciting enough to bother talking about today. Cool. I hope you agree. Send in your opinions of leaders. Who are we electing? Are we electing someone good looking next time, or are we electing someone qualified? Let me know.
That's pathetic that's a question. Oh my God.
Vagina@gmail.com. Are we judging like Big Brother next time, or are we going to fucking actually have a leader? We'll see.
We'll just wait and find out.
Speaking of which, they're looking for a double for Lucifer. I figured I'd try out for that. I look just like him. Hey, from your TV show that you like. I'm like, yeah, just like that dude. Like, we need someone who looks like him. I'm like, yeah, it's me. Through and through. I look just like him.
You know, he
like him, by the way.
He's my icon picture for Netflix. So when you like my avatar for Netflix is actually a picture of Lucifer. So I thought that was pretty perfect.
Well, and it looks just like me.
Yeah. Every time I open up, it's like Eric. Oh no, it's Lucifer. I keep forgetting.
So I couldn't look less like him.
No.
I'll apply anyway because I paid for this fucking casting call thing.
Got to use it.
Nah, I don't. It's fine. What's going on in the world? What do you got to talk about there, Gord? I got nothing left.
I have one. Just again, it's just the same old. There's a 5-story building, like a residential building in India that collapsed.
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah. Before you continue, I don't give a fuck about a shooting in Michigan, and I don't want to hear shit about it.
I have none of that. I don't care.
Don't care.
The actual news thing I had, for the record.
Black olives matter. That's all.
That's it. But I have fascinating little facts here still. So
a 5-story building in India collapsed.
1 person dead. Up to 125 people are feared trapped inside the building. There are 200 residents in the building.
That's code for dead. There's 126 people dead.
Yeah, pretty much. So only 1 person has been pulled out so far. But yeah. So way to go, India. Way to keep your structures up. You fucking morons. So that was it.
What a piece of shit the world is. Collectively, like how do we just let this continue to happen every couple of months and we're just like cool with it? We're like, whatever, there'll be another million of them next year.
Well, that's just it. I mean,
what's wrong with us?
Even India doesn't care because India, every time this happens, it's like, oh, thank God, that's 200 less fucking people. And then tomorrow 300 are more born, and he's like, oh, well, that sucks. That's not right. A study was done that found that the plagues that wreaked havoc in Europe during the Middle Ages and killed millions of people, it has made 10% of Europeans immune to the HIV virus.
Are we not allowed to call it the Black Plague anymore?
Only in reference to back then, but yes. But this is like a combination of the plagues throughout the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've actually have the families that going up through that, they carry a genetic mutation known as CCR5-A32, which prevents the virus from affecting the immune system.
And they're all like, see that Berlin guy? Fuck you.
Right? So
impatient. He doesn't like those guys.
Apparently, he is actually one of 10% of Europeans.
Oh, they think that's why he's cured? Well, no. Then he wouldn't have had it. If he was immune, he wouldn't have had it.
That's right. So he was one of the 90% that wasn't immune to it. But yeah. So it just seems that every time when you have a massive plague that runs through anybody who survives it, well, gives you a boost of immunity later on.
Well, I am only banging Europeans from now on.
That's right. Your family dates, when you start dating a chick, hey, excuse me, does your family date back to the Middle Ages? It does. We're fucking later. Fantastic. I want some of that immunity.
They're back.
Right? Filling you up like a slushy cup. That's fine.
That was terrible. I'm not promoting duck rape.
No. Love all those
pictures. Later. Never mind. Those are actual pictures where I took out the terrible picture and just put in the duck picture. But those are like real posters.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised. That's awesome.
I just took real posters and replaced the crying girl with the duck. I thought maybe that might seem insensitive, but I mean, come on.
I didn't find it insensitive.
No one's speaking up for the ducks, so someone else.
Right.
You guys, if you follow us on Facebook, Facebook/Eric from Eric and Gord, and you can see what we're talking about. And if you listen to the last episode, you'll hear me talk about my new cause du jour. This one I'm quite passionate about. We'll talk about it later.